everyone, it's Hannah here at Oscha Slings, and I have our two brand new releases that are coming up this week. So I'm going to just see who's going to join me today, and when you arrive on our live video today, let me know where you're tuning in from and which one of our two new releases that I'm going to show you today is your favourite. So I can see some of you are coming to join me now, and I'm really excited to show you our new releases. These will be coming out tomorrow at 4 o'clock GMT, so we're now in British winter time here in Scotland, so unfortunately we're moving into the dark evenings, and it's already pitch black out here today, and it's only 5 o'clock. So please do say hello when you're joining me. Ask me any questions at all that you have. It can be to do with Oscha or baby wearing in general, or of course the releases that we have today. So I'm going to start with our Andaluz Accona, and it is a beautiful grad, our desert sky grad that we have been releasing our new slings on this beautiful colourway in the recent weeks. So this one has a really beautiful ecru weft, and it's a really interesting blend. So we've got alternating hemp and bamboo viscose, and it makes for a really shimmery wrap. I really hope I can show you how shimmery it is in real life. And when I look closer to it, I can see a beautiful shimmer. I think it's from the bamboo, and then the hemp also adds an extra level of shimmer and shine as well. So we've got these beautiful teal tones at the top. So this is the top of the grad that we've chosen to have at the top of our carriers. If you're going to go for a made to order or something, then this will be the top. And then we've got this lovely kind of pale marigold colour in the middle, and down to those lovely autumnal rusty tones at the bottom. So I'm going to put this one on and I'll chat to you a little bit more about the wrapping qualities. And today's carry for the Andaluz Accona is the inside out coolest hip carry. So I'm going to check out my middle marker here, and then I'll just gather the fabric all the way up and plop that on my shoulder, just trying to make sure that nothing is twisted. So it's really easy to do these kind of carries when you've got that nice strike and grad, because you see the colours so well there. And then I'm going to just bring that middle marker round closer to round the side of my back, and just so I can see it appearing here at the side, and just a little bit more. And then I'm going to go underneath here, back around, and bring this back up. So I'm trying to make sure that there's nothing twisted, and you can see that those lovely colours going all the way up. And then this is going to go underneath to make a cross at the side, and that's where I'm going to pop my baby. So you can see it's quite it's a fairly kind of lightweight sling it's 270 GSM, so it's a really great all-rounder. Very easy to move, very malleable. It's going to be perfect all-rounder for all year round really, because you have that kind of lovely medium weight of the 271 GSM, and actually I think it'll be slightly lighter than that, because generally the viscose yarns, yarns come sort of weigh in a little bit heavier than they actually do feel in hand. So I would say that this is going to be slightly more, slightly kind of lighter in real life. So it really does make for a lovely all-rounder. So I'm going to do a slip knot here at the top, and you can really see the sort of weight of the sling when I'm doing the slip knot. So I'm going to go over, up, and down, and then behind and through. And that way I've created a really lovely slip knot. I'm using a size 4 sling today. This is a size 4. Quite often I'm using a size 6 when I'm doing these videos, but this is a size 4, so you can see that's base size -1 for me. So we're going to have these lovely tails with that lovely grad coming around the side. So I'm just going to now make sure I've got enough room for my baby's legs and hips. I probably need a little bit more. So I'm just going to give myself a little bit more and make sure I have enough room for her legs. So that's fine, then I'll get my baby. So I wouldn't be put off by using this one for a newborn. I think this would be absolutely fine for a newborn, for a little one. And you could also use it for toddlers as well, because it's a really nice medium GSM, so I think it's going to be perfect for all ages really. You might want to do a double layer carry, which would be what I'm doing just now for a toddler, just to give you that little bit extra support. The bamboo viscose is a lovely lightweight yarn, so you might want that extra support. However, the hemp does bring that lovely support and strength of hemp. So it is a really nice blend. So now I'm just going to open up my passes here. So I'm going to take the inner one first and guide that all the way over and bring that up. You start to see those lovely colours coming through. And then I'll do the same with the other side and bring that up as well. And just make sure you've got that lovely cross nice and high up for little babies. If you've got an older toddler, you might want to have their arms out. And then I'm ready just to kind of tighten that and make sure that's all nice and comfortable. I want to show off the grad at this side. So this is the inside out coolest hip carry. And I'm just going to bring that down so that you can see that lovely grad all the way around. So Andaluz Accona is, the actual blend of this one is 58% organic combed cotton. And then we have 23% bamboo viscose, 19% hemp. So the bamboo viscose brings a lovely softness to the sling and a really nice malleability. So it's going to be really easy to wrap with. It's going to be perfect for beginners. And then the hemp brings an extra level of strength and support for your baby. So it's going to be perfect for your growing baby and into toddlerhood as well. This one has been soft touch finished. So it's been through our lovely finishing process, which means it's already on its way to being really well broken in. But I know that with hemp and bamboo, it is going to become so soft and floppy once worn and washed and loved. So just show you that colour there, you can see the grad and those beautiful colours coming in, and the shimmer of course from the hemp and the bamboo viscose cannot be missed. So there we go. That's Andaluz Accona and it's coming tomorrow, and you'll be able to order it in any of our carriers. We actually have some carers made up I think already, so you don't need to go through the made to order process. And then we also have the, you'll be able to order it in any of our accessories as well. I think it would make a really lovely scarf for this time of year too. Definitely think that would make a really nice scarf. So now I will get on to our next sling, which is our Zorro Lemnos. So with this handy carry, you can just use the slip knot to give yourself a little bit extra slack, and then you can bring baby out like so. And that's you. So let me just see if there's any comments. Do let me know if you've got any questions. Virginia is saying you're here for the Zorro. Well, that's just coming up now, so I will be able to show you the Zorro in just a second. So I hope you're all embracing the colder weather and the change in seasons, the change of wardrobe and the change of sling. So this one is our beautiful Zorro Lemnos, and it has a lovely wool blend. So I'll bring that through so you can see it. So it has a really lovely hint of merino lamb's wool in this one. So again, it's the same grad as the Andaluz, but it has a different colour weft. So we've got this lovely royal blue in the weft, and it goes over the desert sky warp. And we actually have an alternating bamboo and merino lamb's wool in this. So there's a really interesting texture that happens between the different weights of yarn. So I can see that the wool is a nice chunky yarn, and then you have the bamboo, which is much thinner. So when you actually get this up close, you can see and you can actually feel the texture of that, and you can really feel the texture of that wool, which is just beautiful. And yeah, so you can really see that there with the merino lamb's wool. So again, the bamboo adds a lovely malleability to the sling, a nice floppiness and softness straight from the bag, and the wool adds that lovely temperature regulating quality. So of course with wool you have the lovely natural fibres will help ensure that your little one stays warm in the winter months, but of course if you want to wear it into the spring or in the autumn, it's perfect for making sure that they don't get too hot or too cold. Now this adds a lovely extra level of cushiness. I can feel the cush from the merino lamb's wool. So there's 15% merino lamb's wool in here, and it has a really nice sort of soft cush, not a really spongy cush, but a nice comfort on the shoulders. And it's 281 GSM, this one. So again, it's kind of a medium weight sling. So it's going to be, I would say, really good for toddlers and for babies, but probably wouldn't be my first choice for a newborn, because it does feel a little bit on the bulkier side. Although, to be quite honest, if you did a Lexi twist on your front wrap cross carry with a newborn, I would say that would be absolutely fine. So we should have the blue rail at the top here, and Sylvia, our model, has added some beautiful photos of her wearing this one in a few different carries, so you might want to check those out in Clan Oscha as well. I'm going to show you the front wrap cross carry with a pond finish for this one, so you can see all the different colours that are going on. But equally it would be beautiful in the carry that I did just then with the Andaluz as well. Virginia's asking, how does the wool compare to Ziggy? Do you know, Virginia, I'm not entirely sure. I might need to check that and get back to you tomorrow on the thread, because I'm not sure that I have compared, I'm not sure I can remember that, so we might just need to have a wee look at that and I can let you know. Do let us know if you've got any more questions, of course. So I'm just going to pop my baby into front wrap cross carry, and you can see the foxes coming through. I just love that rusty tone. You really do see those foxes coming through. Such a lovely grad for this time of year, I think. And you can see the back there as well. So this one's going to be available in made to order as well. In fact, you know, I might spread the passes on this and you can see what that's like. We could do a couple of different finishes with the front wrap cross carry. It's not feeling particularly prickly. I'm quite sensitive to wool, and actually it feels very soft in hand, and it feels like a really nice kind of hint of woolly cushiness, which is always a winner at this time of year. You can see those colours coming round. So I'll do a couple of different finishes for you so that you can see what it's like. As I said, if you are looking to use this one with a newborn or a little one, you might want to just do a couple of twists and then go back round underneath their toes. and that way you'll avoid kind of any bulk underneath their legs. And of course you want the double knot. So I'm using a size 6. So I think if you're wanting to do a Lexi twist, you might want to go up a size with that, because I'm normally a size 5, so that's what I have left on my base size. I'm just going to open up the passes for you and see. I wonder actually if we could do a twist here. So you can see those lovely colours coming through. Beautiful. And the other side as well. So that will really add an extra level of warmth too. If you're looking to have a really nice snug carry, then you can open up the passes on your front wrap cross carry and you'll get 3 layers all together on that. So then you can see all the beautiful tones, beautiful colours coming through there. So this one's coming in the made to order, as I mentioned before, which means it will be going live tomorrow at 4 o'clock GMT, and then you can order it in any of our carriers or accessories. Again, it would make a really lovely scarf. And the weight of it is a really beautiful kind of all-rounder again, I would say. It's very grippy, so it's going to stay in place when you're using it. I think it's a really lovely blend for this time of year in particular. So you can bring that across and then you can get a lovely effect with your rusty tones coming down the side if you wanted to do a fancy finish. And of course the bamboo as well is giving that a really nice shimmer, which is also lovely. There we go. So that is the Zorro Lemnos, and it is coming tomorrow. And it's part of our lovely autumn winter collection. There you go. So do let me know if you've got any more questions, and you can join the Oscha clan and we can answer anything for you there as well, and we can you can chat with us if you can get any, you can ask us anything you want. So let me see. So Christian's saying Christiane is saying, it looks beautiful. I'm a bit afraid of the lamb's wool. I've touched Oconami frost with wool and for me it was terrible. So I would say with the lamb's wool, I'm honestly not feeling a huge amount of prickle. If you're very sensitive to wool, then obviously I would say that, you know, any wool is just not going to be right for you. But as I say, I'm fairly sensitive to wool. There's only 15% wool in this sling, so it's adding that lovely cushioniness of the wool, the comfort, the softness to wear, but I'm not feeling a lot of prickle. I also do feel that when I'm, you know, when we would be baby wearing, you know, in the winter time or using with wool, then I'm likely to have quite a lot of, I'm likely to have a layer on myself, you know. It's not like I'm going to have, the wool's not going to be get against my kind of bare skin, so that is also helpful if you are considering wool and it's not your most favourite yarn. Oconami Frost, I believe, was a lot more coarse, so I would say, in my opinion, that this is a softer version. But of course, as I say, if wool's not for you, then it's probably never going to be for you. Christine is saying, I love the red purple rail, would love to have seen that on the top. Yes, I think that would also be lovely. And with the Zorro pattern, obviously it is directional, but you can interchange it. You can do something like this with the carrier, and you can decide what side you would like to be closer to the top, which is really nice with the woven wrap. Obviously the idea behind these slings was that it was like desert sky warp, so we were looking for that lovely kind of desert sky grad with lovely teal blue at the top and the rusty tones at the bottom. It is so shiny. Magdalena's commenting on the shine and the shimmer. It's a lot more shiny than you maybe would think, and I think that definitely comes from that lovely bamboo and the combination with the organic comb cotton warp as well. Gina says it's beautiful. Lovely. So Freya's asking, will it come with a soft touch finish? Is it prickly wool, Andaluz type, or superwash like Briar? How floppy is it, or will it be? So Freya, let me get the ring sling. So it's going to become very floppy, and I think that's down to the GSM and also the combination of the bamboo viscose. So you can see here in terms of the drape of this, you can see that it's draping really easily, draping really nicely, which means it is going to become even more floppy than it already is, but it has been soft touch finished, so it is definitely on its way to being very soft and floppy. I would say you're not going to need to break that in very much at all, because it has been through that soft touch finishing process. It feels a lot more like superwash wool to me than it does to lamb's wool. I know that the lamb's wool can feel quite coarse in terms of that woolly prickle, which some people absolutely love, but some people obviously it is not for them. And I would say that this one to me is feeling a lot more like the superwash wool prickle than the traditional lamb's wool. And I think that is down to the fact that it's been soft touch finished, but it's also the percentage of the wool that's in here is 15%. So yeah, I'm not feeling it's too prickly. Let me know if that answers your question, Freya. Sarah says it's beautiful. And Yvonne is asking for Andaluz Prism. Rosa is saying, can you show the knot on your back again, please? Yes, I can. I'm just thinking with this, I probably need to do a double knot so that you can really get that. It's a little bit short to show you the double knot, so let me just pop that back on as the front wrap cross carry so that I can do that for you. Let me just make sure that that's tilted. So that's the double knot there. So you can see that for the Zorro. Hopefully you can see that clearly enough. I can always do another double knot on this here, and that might be the easier thing for you to see. Sometimes the Facebook video doesn't always show us the best. So that's your single knot, and then of course if you are knotting as we recommend, then you would have a double knot. There we go. And let's see. Merino ram's wool isn't really prickly, not slick like superwash wool. Yeah, I would say it's not so prickly. I would agree with that, Virginia. Christine thinks perfect for autumn. I completely agree. It is perfect for autumn. And Natalia says, what a beauty. I love the colours so much. I know, they're so lovely for this time of year, I think. And they have that lovely warmth, you know, that you see out in the trees and everything at the moment. And I also feel that going into the winter, having something that's kind of warm and cozy, but also has those slightly brighter colours can be just lovely for brightening our spirits. Let me see. Freya says, thank you, lovely, perfect, love Zorro. My husband says no. Oh no! Oh. Rosa says, thank you. Thank you, Rosa. And Natalia's asking, is it also for toddlers? So yes, definitely this one is definitely also for toddlers. I would say with the Andaluz that I showed you earlier, you might want to do like a double layer carry when they get a lot heavier, which is a similar carry when you have 2 passes or 3 passes going over, and that the carry that I showed you with that did have those extra passes. With the Zorro, it's 280 GSM. It's going to be perfect for toddlers. I can feel that lovely cushiness on your shoulders, so that's going to be really good for your comfort. They're going to find it really nice and supportive as well. And yeah, I think definitely you can use this one from little baby all the way up until toddlerhood for sure. Great. Well, it looks like we have answered all the questions. So again, these are both coming tomorrow at 4 o'clock GMT. Remember the time difference. Our clocks have gone back an hour now here in the UK. So you can join us for our special Halloween Secret Stash Friday tomorrow. We have this will be the last Secret Stash Friday for a while. We're moving to a happy hour Wednesday instead. So the next release is next week, which will be some autumnal scarves, which I cannot wait to show you. Those will be coming next. Those will be coming next Wednesday, and I'll show you some sneak peeks tomorrow on the Secret Stash Friday thread. And then I will also so we'll be able to chat with you all at Secret Stash Friday on our special Halloween theme tomorrow, and we've got some competitions and some really fun competitions planned and some giveaways as well. So we really look forward to chatting with you all there, and you can join us in our Facebook group Clan Oscha. Freya's just asking what colours the rings will be. I believe these are champagne, and these are the ones that are on the Zorro. I think those will be the only ones. It's possible that there will also be gold, but you'll be able to see those on the listing tomorrow. But I think champagne has definitely been chosen for the best colourway, and actually the same for the Andaluz as well. I've got the champagne rings on those as well, so that's lovely. So yeah, do come and join us for Secret Stash Friday tomorrow for our Halloween special, and we can't wait to chat with you all then. And there will be some lovely scarves coming next week. I've really enjoyed all of your scarf picks in the clan this week, and I can't wait to show you what we've got coming up next week as well. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I look forward to chatting with you all again soon. Bye everyone! And stay safe.